Oh, hey everybody. So in this video, I'm going to be replacing this set of STI lever hoods. This particular lever it's a 6800 Ultegra lever. I actually pulled it off once, and then that's why it's kind of wet. I put it back on just to kind of demonstrate why I was taking this one off, and it was just had gotten super baggy, and the customer complained it just kept slipping forward, which it happens over time. Just these things wear out eventually, and get suntan lotion or lubing the shifter, things like that, it just gets loose. So anyway, you can just cut this guy off with scissors, or I'm kind of doing a reverse to how we're going to install it, and I just sprayed some isopropyl alcohol underneath it, and one of these bagged out really loose older hoods is pretty easy to remove. So basically it just slips up and over the bottom part of the lever and then over. So it's really important at this point to, once you have the old hood off, is to clean that lever body as best you can. Clean it off with the isopropyl and just make sure there's no oils or anything that's going to cause the new lever hood to slip around. So in this case we got the ST 6800, and it fits actually a few different other, I think it fits a 105 and a Tiagra, this same generation brake lever. So anyway, get them out there, and there is a definitive left and a right. You can tell the little nub goes on the inside, and then the Shimano logo there is going to go on the outside, facing outsides on both sides. So maybe determine which ones they are and just set them in place. I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol. We just put them in a spray bottle at the shop and use them for all kinds of different stuff. But I've seen a lot of folks using like hand sanitizer, which that, if you got some of that on hand, I'm sure that works really well. And then you can definitely set these out in the sun to loosen them up, kind of make that rubber a little more pliable. I'm here in Colorado. It's a lot of snow and stuff right now, so it's not, I don't know, that's not really feasible for me at this time of the year, maybe during the summer, but I just put this one on as it came out of the box. So it can be a little bit of a struggle. It's not, I'm not going to lie, this is right at this point here, getting it up and over that nub is the most difficult part. But, that rubber will stretch, and you got to, be a little careful. Just make sure it's, on the bottom end, it's up in the furthest point as far as it'll go. And once you get up and over this little nub here, the rest of it's pretty simple. You just got to kind of work it into place, and there's a little, I'll show a little better picture here in just a minute, but there's little nubs on the inside of the hood that interlocks into some little channels and little divots in the lever body itself there. And then there's also a little line there where the brake lever starts and the hood kind of fits into. So you just want to make sure and work it back until all those little nubs are in their little places, and then the hood's all the way back and it's nice and flush and a nice clean fit on the lever body itself there. But you've got a few minute window with that isopropyl before it evaporates where you can work this over. So if you can't get it on in a couple minutes, you might just take it back off, think it over, put some more alcohol in there, and give it another try. So so this one, I've got it pretty well all the way installed there, and you can see that line there. You want it to be nice and inside that little the little line there, so it's not overhanging. And then you'll see if it's sticking out, but you've got all these little indentions there where the hood fits onto. There's a little part where it sits out a little, that little nub on the inside where the cable runs through, but all these little places here, and then at the top of the hood there it interlocks. So you can see inside the hood here, these are all the pieces that you want those to all be locked into the body of the brake lever. So I mean, there's really, you know, not much to it. Do the left side here, and just a matter of spray it all over the lever body and inside the hood, and you know, from there it's just elbow grease and muscle, you know, a little bit of working it up over that first little part, and you know, once you get it there, it's pretty simple, just working it into place. I also used a microfiber towel here to get a good grip on it, to kind of work it in. That was helpful as well. So yeah, that's, you know, basically it. You know, and this is the same process for really any Shimano or SRAM brake shift lever. Campagnolo, you probably want to pull the lever all the way off the bars, because they will rip pretty easily. So anyway, hopefully you found the video helpful, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.